Back in week 2, the Bengals lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Ravens. Can Baltimore do it again? The answer comes your way next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 74 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Touchdown! Mark Andrews standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown.
And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The full team isn't.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of deep.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max.
He's got a man, complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 96 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. This is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that ball traveling.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown!
J.K. Dobbins.
Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And this one taken in by Cephas.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Quintez Cephas
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Back to throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 83 yards. And the Ravens add on.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. That one caught by Carter. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming?
That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record is... The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
They are clicking right now. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 77 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he's... The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. He's going to go up top again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on first down. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well. He's got a man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0.